Hi, I'm Cindy, and welcome to a Museum Minute. Have you ever thought about how Transfer Beach became the crown jewel of Ladysmith? Was it always such a beautiful spot? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So come on, let's dive in. For thousands of years, the Stunamus First Nation used the area and water around Transfer Beach for hunting, gathering, and fishing. But by the late 1800s, coal was in full swing, and there were 4 wharfs that dotted the shoreline in Oyster Harbor. 3 of them were located where Transfer Beach is now today. Now, these wharfs were very intricate to the coal mining of the extension mines that James Dunsmuir owned. So the first wharf to be built was the coal, or also called the Big Wharf. And this wharf was used to transfer coal onto the massive sailing ships that came into the harbor. The second to be built was the Transfer Wharf. Now, this wharf was designed to take rail cars and transfer them onto barges. Now, another unique thing about this wharf is that it was just under 1,000 feet, so that it wasn't subject to different government rules. The third wharf in the Transfer Beach area was called the Government Wharf, or the Fisherman's Wharf, and later dubbed the Dynamite Wharf. And this is because logging companies would use this wharf to offload their dynamite. Now, after the coal mines closed and coal was no longer loaded onto ships out of Ladysmith, the logging industry began to use the wharfs. Now, there was talk about having a log dump put on to the end of the Transfer Wharf. And the mayor of the time, Kay Gruel, thought this was completely inappropriate. So she used her power to secure a deal and acquire all the land to create a park. So by the mid-1960s, the work had begun. But this property had industrial neglect for many, many years. But she had a plan and a vision. Now, money was tight back then, and in order to stay within the budget, Mayor Gruel, who was sometimes referred to as Concrete Kate, had hired heavy-duty mechanic trainees from a local college in Nanaimo. She also organized town volunteer groups to come down with their own shovels, hoes, and wheelbarrows to begin the contouring process. This created a truly community park. Part of the transformation also included the dismantling of the wharfs. Years of decay had made the structures completely unsafe. And on July 1st, 1967, the town of Ladysmith dedicated the new park as Transfer Beach Park, in honor of the Transfer Wharf. It quickly became the gathering spot for Ladysmith events, and the original site included a beach, manicured grounds, a picnic area, and the Kinsman Shelter. Now, Transfer Beach has evolved over the years, and I think will continue evolving. This is a testament of one woman's vision and community support. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on a Museum Minute.